Running a small business can feel like a constant effort. You're busy, you're delivering, you're selling, you're replying to emails, and you're fixing problems. And yet, the profit doesn't always reflect the effort. That sounds familiar? This video is for you. Hi, I'm Marie from Next Steps for Business. I'm an accountant and small business mentor, and I help small business owners simplify how their business works, so it actually rewards their effort instead of draining it. Today I want to explain how profit really works in a small business, why it disappears, and what actually changes when you design it properly. Because profit isn't luck, and it isn't about working harder, it's about flow. Let's break this down properly. Most small business owners closely watch the front end of the business. The marketing, the inquiries, turning those leads into sales, your revenue or turnover. That part's visible. You can see it, you can measure it, you can feel it improving. But what often isn't looked at properly is what happens after the sale. Money enters the business and then it moves. If you don't understand how it moves and whether that movement is structured properly, profit starts leaking quietly. That's when you end up thinking things like, I'm constantly working, why isn't there more left? So let's simplify this. In a small business, money flows like this. Your marketing, onto sales, direct costs, overheads, then profit. First you generate attention and sales. Then you have direct costs, things you need to buy or pay for in order to deliver what you've sold. That might be materials, software, subcontractors, packaging, payment fees. Then you have overheads, that's things like rent, insurance, subscriptions, phone bills, admin costs, the general running of the business costs. The money from the sale enters the business, it moves through direct costs, then moves through overheads, and whatever survives that journey becomes profit. Profit isn't created at the point of sale, it's created by how much survives the system. That's a big shift in thinking. Those steps sound simple, but inside each one of them are dozens of decisions. Profit leaks in small, quiet ways like underpricing, discounting without calculation, poor buying decisions, inefficiency in delivery, poor lead conversion, time leaking, overwhelm driven by decisions, no capacity planning, and no retention. None of these feel dramatic in isolation, but together they quietly reduce what survives the flow. And because they're not always visible in one place, it can feel confusing. You just feel busy, tired, and frustrated that the numbers don't match the effort. Here's the part most people don't want to hear. Working harder rarely fixes a profit problem. If your pricing model's broken, more sales just multiplies the problem. If your delivery process is inefficient, more sales creates more stress. If your overheads are too high, revenue disappears faster. Effort applied to the wrong part of the flow doesn't multiply, it amplifies inefficiency. And that's why many capable small business owners feel stuck. They don't have a motivation problem, they don't have a talent problem, they have a design problem. Profit becomes predictable when the flow is intentional, when you know exactly what costs to deliver for each sale, what your true overhead number is, how much capacity you realistically have, where time is leaking, where money is leaking, and what your pricing is designed to achieve. Then profit becomes the result of structure, intentional pricing, capacity awareness, cost awareness, process, strategic focus, and time spent working on the business, not just in it. This is where stepping into the CEO role matters. When you look at your business end to end, from marketing right through to retention, you start making different decisions. You start making better decisions, better cost decisions, better focus decisions. And that's when profit starts feeling unpredictable because it becomes intentional. If this resonated with you, I'd encourage you to pause and ask yourself 5 simple questions. Do I know exactly what it costs me to deliver each sale? Are my prices designed to leave intentional profit? Do I know my real monthly overhead number? Where might time or money be leaking in my delivery? Am I focused only on getting more sales or on improving the whole flow? You don't need complicated spreadsheets to start this, you just need visibility. Profit rarely disappears in one dramatic moment. It leaks quietly through unmanaged decisions. start by looking at the flow. If this helped you see your business differently, make sure you're subscribed. Each week I share practical, no jargon thinking to help small business owners build something that actually feels calm, structured and sustainable. If you'd like more support, you'll find additional articles and resources linked below. Well done for taking some time to work on your business with me today, and I'll see you on the next video.